Okay, welcome back. It's-a me, a Mario. Star of Dr. Mario and Yoshi's Island, probably. I don't really remember that game. Yeah, it had a baby Mario in it. I think that's the same person as actual Mario. Don't quote me on that. I think he was also in some Game & Watch games, possibly. Welcome back to Pokémon anyway. I'm playing this Pokémon game and I'm gonna fight these really cool dudes in the high-vis jackets. Wah, boss. Oh phew, it's just some kid. Don't sneak up on me like that. Don't be so jumpy, I've got my radar. We'll know if the boss is coming around. Yeah, that's true. Hee. The radar's got something. It's the boss, Mirror B. Or Myra B, I guess. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, well, that's really something. I was not expecting this. Of all the things that could have happened within the first few minutes of me picking this game up again, I did not expect this. Not in the least, not in the slightest, not in the teeny tiniest. I like his dual colour afro. I like his smooth as fuck moves, which have just finished apparently. Did it crashed? It crashed again. I'm glad it keeps doing this right at the start of my recording sessions so that we're never in a position where it's actually gonna fuck anything. It seems like it doesn't like it when I don't do things for a while. It seems to get really salty about that, so I'll have to make sure I stay with my finger hot on the pulse at all times and keep pressing onwards through this Pokemon game. I'll be right back. Can I just point out how useless their radar is, given the fact that it doesn't go off until the dude is literally already in the cave. Just admire that beast. We can't admire him for too long, given our previous happenstance, but foo ho ho ho. Hey my posse, have you rounded up Pokemon like I wanted? Stop the music! It's the fucking road dog. Sniff. Oh, I sense the pleasing scent of Pokemon. Oh yes, I do. That's creepy. Maybe you're just a little hood. But maybe you're also one fine trainer with the goods. How about you get with it and join my posse? Be one of us and you'll soon be owning all the Pokemon around the world. Sure, that sounds great. Oh, I hear your mouth say it, but your heart's not in it. I can't abide that. It's big decision time. You need to think hard before you choose a life of crime. So tell me, will you join my posse? Yes! Aw, I hate this game. Fine, I guess I won't. Foo ho ho ho, I thought you'd say that. Only because you pressured me into it. You always had this smell to me. You see, that you would be our enemy. I don't like that this guy smells me a lot. I don't like how he keeps sniffing at me. How I deal with a threat is to nip it while it's a bud yet. Oh, he's rhyming. I've only just picked up on that. Foo ho ho ho. I'll be showing you my power now. Try not to be blown away by a sense of wow. That was some fucking great meter right there. Let the music play. I can't wait. Look at his moves. Look at this dude. Wow. With his Lombre and Lombre combo. You think one Lombre is enough? Well, you haven't met Myra B. He's a guy who knows how to double Lombre. He's also got 2 more Pokemon, and I'm a bit worried they're both also going to be Lombres. I think Bite's just going to be my highest damage, just because he gets the old stab with it. Probably shouldn't keep Nitera in, actually. He's weak to everything they are. Let's bring the Mushroom in, shall we? Let's give the Mushroom a go at this. That's his full title, by the way, it's the Mushroom. Just because that doesn't fit. You have to give him his dues, you gotta pay a little bit, put a little bit of respect on that. That's some really good water effects, fuck. Yeah, put a little bit of respect on that name because it's important. A little moist. I guess I'll just paralyze the other one. That seems like a pretty safe bet. Stop bullying my not dog. Hyena, that's what it is. It doesn't really look much like a hyena. It looks a lot more wolfy, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm cool with that, because wolves are much cooler than hyenas, but it's kind of doing a disjustice to its inner self, right? There we go. That rain is so... I can't get over how visually impressive this game is, considering how old it is. It's such a feat, it really is. I mean, seriously, fair play to the devs of this. Unsurprisingly, not Game Freak. As much as I love Game Freak, they're not exactly the best of the best, are they? Let's be real. Great. Okay. Yes, it's another Lombre. Okay. This guy knows what he likes and he sticks to it. I can respect that. I can respect that from a guy. Can you please stop? Just stop doing that. Is it cool if you just stop doing that? I guess I'll try Poison Fang. See how much damage I get out of it. And then I'll hit him up with a paralysis as well. God damn. I have to swap layer out in a minute. Okay, that was a lot better than Bite. I stand corrected. That was an awful lot better than Bite. Always use the super effective move, kids. It's the secret to victory, you know? This elaborate rock, paper, scissors mechanic is what this entire fucking game is based around, after all. I can't kill with full swipe, so it's gonna have to see if I can finish it with the Mega Drain. God damn. Poison Fang didn't seem like it was doing fucking anything earlier. I don't know if I've actually used it since Layer evolved though, so maybe that's why. This is quite a twist. This is the unexpected surprise here. It's also a shadow Pokemon, which is also pretty cool. Also a thing. Worth acknowledging. Am I right in thinking you can't paralyze electric types? I don't know if that's like a super modern thing, but like you can't poison types. I don't think you can paralyze electric types either. Alright. Just gonna bite it. And then full swipe it. Obviously gonna try and catch it. Not that I have any intention of using the sphere. The angry sphere Pokemon. But you know, gotta catch them all and all that. It's in the tagline. I've been suitably brainwashed by a lot of 90s advertising, so if I heard it as a child, I believe it today. Go again. Another round of that. That'll do him real nice. 1 HP. Fucking hell. Way to hold on there. But Joe, you might kill it with full swipe. Well, that's where you're wrong, you fool, you foolish fool. For full swipe cannot knock a Pokemon below 1 health. Can't believe you'd think otherwise. Truncator, just get out here and tank up some damage. And then I will throw the old pocket ball. Not be on lower health. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be mortally offended. I'm going to write a sharply worded letter of complaint to whoever the fuck developed this game. They have like a blue ripple as their logo. I keep seeing it every time I start this game over and over again because it keeps crashing. I can't remember what they're called. You messed up my rhythm. I just can't. No, I just can't do it. It's because you didn't have a 4th Lombre. You had a Voltorb instead. That was your mistake. Should have seen that one coming. Oh, you make me so angry. I'm seeing red. Don't you dare think this is over. Made him so angry he stopped rhyming. That's how angry I made him. Just you wait and see. One of these days, bang, boom, straight to the moon. Let's go. Escape. I was kind of expecting to have to fight the underlings, honestly, and not just go straight into the boss himself, but okay. I got the radar, so I know when he's near. It's fucking useless, but whatever. It came with instructions. Too Trudley. This is how a radar works. When you're finished reading, get rid of this. The radar shows you where Myra B is. That's the boss. Whenever the boss appears somewhere, a mark appears on the screen. When you see the mark, check out the radar. I'll tell you where he is. You probably ask me where the boss is when he's not on the radar. You know how mysterious he can be. Who knows where he goes off to? Probably off getting Pokemon or something. Somewhere far away, out of the transmitter's range, from Folly. Read the instructions again? No. Fuck off. Pokemon, I haven't completed analysis on the data run, but I did make a stunning discovery about Cypher's plan. Please come right away. We need to discuss this in person. Of course we do, because I'm sure my eternally mute input is, you know, invaluable in your conversations. No, let's face it, you're just going to make me do all the hard work again, aren't you? Like everyone does around these parts. See a mute child, you're like, well, he can't, you know, speak up for himself, so we're just going to make him do literally everything. People are monsters. Monsters, I say. Give me a second, I need to rearrange my team a little bit. Leia's still front and centre, even though I should say, is massively overleveled, so we'll lead with the weak boys. And the weak boys can do a bit of very slow murdering of Pokemon until they become the strong boys. That's how this goes. That's how Pokemon works. You take weak boys, you make them into strong boys. Give them the rippling musculature required to beat up this guy, for example. Groan, there's bad trouble. A bunch of shady characters snuck in and took Meg, the receptionist, hostage. Groan, cough, cough. Well, I guess that explains why there were Poke Centers all over this fucking place. Oh, fuck. Not soon enough, though. Whoops, you're not going this way. We'll see who's going what way. Cypher Peon Ret, as in Ret and Link. I only know from the fact they did an epic rap battle at one point. I don't really know what their deal is. I know they're quite popular though. It's not really a big YouTube boy. We are looking right now at 2 water types, one of which is also a ground type and therefore 4 times weak to Mega Drain, so that should be an easy removal. I don't think Night Terror can do much in this sort of matchup though, so we're going to swap him out for Vaporeon. Can at least resist water attacks very nicely. And if they've got half a brain, they'll be putting them all into where Night Terror was. So this was the perfect play on my part. Neither of them did a water attack on Vaporeon. My perfect play is ruined. Nonetheless, I stand by this attack. Look at that. Look at that one shot. I love draining moves so much in this game. They're so broken and I love them. That one fighting drain punch, I think it's called. The fighting drain move. far too strong for what it is. Yeah, that's the sort of shit that the world needs. More broken Pokemon moves, that'll put everything right. I know that's not very effective, but at the same time it's quite effective because it's a Vaporeon. And if there's one thing we all know about evolutions, it's that they have absurd base stat totals. And if you didn't know that, you know it now. I'd like to comment on the fact that Shroomis's face is just close parentheses, colon, open parentheses. I just want to make that abundantly clear, just for anyone who hadn't picked up on that little tidbit. So angry all the time, but beaten by a punk like you, grown. You're such an angry little, definitely not head of a penis. Speaking of, there's another one there. What does he have to say for himself? Shrew, shrew, shrew. Okay, cool. Good to hear it. I believe he was friends with the receptionist, right? The Shroomish. I would even go so far as to say he was her Pokemon. So, I mean, he's understandably upset about the whole ordeal. I'm just quickly heading over here to do a heal up because I've got Leia on 1 HP and I don't know if there might actually be some challenging battles up ahead. I know there was one of these machines in the building itself, but I can't remember how far up it was. I want to be prepared. Always have to be prepared in this business, you know? The business of Pokemon. It's serious, it's gritty, only the most hardened veterans stand a chance, really. Definitely not a game for kids, and I won't hear otherwise. Put some respect on the fact that I am clearly doing an impressive job destroying this game for preschoolers. It's locked from this side. Unlock it? Sure. Hello. Meg. They came and took Meg. Meg is Net's younger sister, you know. She's the receptionist. You've seen her, right? The intruders grabbed her and hustled her downstairs with them in an elevator. There's a downstairs? There's a downstairs? I don't think there's a downstairs. I think this is a lie. This just goes upstairs. Hey. Alright, all of you, listen up. Everybody has to remain calm and quiet here. No funny stuff. If anyone tries to get out, there will be serious consequences, get it? At every opportunity to just twat him around the back of the head with like a pole. One of those poles that are holding up the rope in the back there. Could have just grabbed that, just completely bludgeoned the guy out. But no. You're acting mighty... You're acting mighty suspicious. Cypher Peon Mokor would like to battle. More fish and Electrike. That's a combo I wouldn't like to mess with. Fortunately, I have a combo that they wouldn't like to mess with. So now who wins? Probably still them. But I'm gonna give him a good run, I'll tell you that much. Check this shit out. Hit a lot harder than I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie. Guy's getting ready for something big. Devastating maneuver. Wow, look how much damage it did when it was super effective. Whew. Cool boy. I'm in real trouble here. What are you gonna do with all that attack now that you can't hit for shit? Hey, Electrike? Playing that raise his own attack, lower our defense game, I see. It's a classic. Don't ever have to actually do moves as long as the potential of your moves is powerful enough. You can just intimidate people into submitting. Truly impressive game plan. Unfortunately, I'm not one to be intimidated. I have a mighty mushroom. I already hate that name, by the way. I regretted it immediately. Pretty big. I didn't realise Grimers were so big. I thought they were just like a little pool of slime. I didn't realise they were like almost human size. Kind of terrifying. Who can hit this good? Night Terror can. I guess I'll have Mushroom finish off the Electrike then. Get a Psybeam up in the Grimer. Yeah, nice. 2-hit kill. I'm happy with that. Oh, there he goes again. He's really ready for a powerful strike. Any minute now. Any minute now, he'll end us all. Oh, too late. I don't know if that speaks well or badly of the AI. Like, it was using Howl because its accuracy was low and it knew it wouldn't hit with anything else. Or if it was just being bad. Who can say? Who will ever know at this point? One thing I do know though, is I've gone and won another match. You have to excuse me, I do have severe brain damage that prevents me from being able to talk like a normal person. Severe brain damage brought on from God knows how many years of playing video games and not talking to human beings. I have all the social skills of like a Black Widow spider. I'm just nowhere near as dangerous. You're tougher than that security guard at the entrance. Thanks. I appreciate that. It's nice to have a little ego boost every now and again, you know? You saved us, thank you. You better be careful though, there's still many more of those cretins around. Like, this guy's bringing out my language now, I love that word. Wow, I was scared. Hey ladies. Thought they might keep us locked up here forever, thanks for rescuing us. You're welcome. Wow, we're saved, yay, I thought we were doomed. I was actually expecting these two to turn out to be like top tier trainers and have a match with them at some point where they, you know, pull out like a fucking Alakazam or something and just absolutely blow my tits off, but hey, if they want to blow my tits off, they're welcome to any time, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm a dirty chauvinist. There's a guy in the elevator with me, what the fuck? How did he get in there? How did you do that? Haha, you look mystified. I fucking am. That was a good play. You don't know how I managed to be on the elevator with you, do you? I'll tell you what I did. I braced myself flat up against the ceiling. Took a lot of strength, not bad, huh? I demand your respect. And now we battle. He's got my respect, honestly. Probably not as a trainer, but as a fucking fly in my face, Jesus. Wait to completely ruin my train of thought by launching tiny insects at me. I hate summer. This is what summer is. But for those people who have never spent summer in England, this is what it is. It's just like unnecessarily hot for a country that's so far in the north, where we mostly used to rain and, you know, freezing temperatures. We get these unnecessarily hot fucking summers where we just get bombarded by fruit flies and blue bottles and other horrible things. I don't like the way that Kecleon's twitching. It's upsetting to look at. I'll tell you what isn't upsetting to look at though. A dead Surskin. I've also got a plan here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mud slap the Kecleon, turning it into a ground type, and then it'll be weak to Mega Drain. See, that is a play. That's how we do. That's how we do around these parts. Use their own abilities against them. I think I did a similar thing to the last Kecleon I ran into as well, thinking about it. I'm just really good at this game. This game for babies, I'm really good at it. He says, barely injuring a Surskit. I don't know how I'm going to kill that Surskit, honestly. It's not got a typing that works well in this matchup. I mean, obviously I could switch Chunket in and he'd do some work. She'd do some work. But I don't want to have to do that if I can avoid it. I guess I'll try a Rock Tomb on the Surskit. Guess? I don't know, I'm just trying things at this point. It's bug, so it should be weak to that, but it's also water, so no, we're good, okay. That's how it's done. That was the correct decision. I wasn't really paying enough attention to work out what exactly hit Mushroom that hard. I assume it was the Kecleon, but I don't know what it did to make such numbers happen. It's also just not dying. Got a real problem here. This lizard's too dangerous. Alright, okay. Here's the plan. Now that it's a grass type, we'll bring Layer in and hit it with a Poison Fang. It's not like the perfect plan, but it's a plan. You can't deny that I am at least applying my brain to a degree here. We'll pretend I remembered I had Intimidate, and that I realised that would be a good thing to do as well. Let's pretend that happened. Yeah, fuck off. Stupid cute bug thing. Bugs aren't meant to be cute, they're meant to terrify Misty. Oh shit, that's got the type advantage on everything I own. Shadow Pokemon though. Guess I must have it. I must gain access somehow. I'm gonna keep with the original plan, finish off the Kecleon first. I'm gonna assume a Psybeam won't be a one-shot on the Makuhita. I guess we'll have to find out. That was a one-shot though, fuck it now. Layer is such a machine. I mean, she did kill Jabba the Hutt, so I guess it's not wise to underestimate her. Also, she probably did some other things. I don't really remember Star Wars. I've seen them. I saw them. They weren't like my favourite thing ever. So I didn't see them again. And they're really old films, so I saw them a really long time ago. Like, it's fine. I get the appeal, I guess. I'm not going to judge people for liking Star Wars. But it's not for me. Like, I like bad movies, and I like good special effects. And Star Wars has a bit of both, because there is some wooden fucking acting in those shows. But I don't know. It's like it was trying to be super serious, but then, as I say, it's a little bit goofy and a little bit wooden. It's an awkward combination, I think. Like, you watch a film like Sharknado or something and you expect it to be bad. But you watch Star Wars and you expect fucking Citizen Kane and then you don't get it. That's just my 2 cents on the whole thing anyway. I figured I'd just inflame some people by shitting on one of the most popular franchises in the world. Because, you know, someone's got to do it. It's a tough job, but someone has to be the internet asshole. Oh, I forgot what I didn't listen to what he said. It would have been really interesting to see. Said something about an elevator. I was really excited because I like him. He was cool. He did some tricks. He tricked me good and proper. I'm actually going to save. I was opening my menu to check on the health of my Pokemon, but I should really save, because once again, crashes. You know what I mean? Oh, sweetie, I was waiting for you. You can bring it on. I don't go easy on little kids. Why is everyone a paedophile? Cypher Peon Messin would like to fight. Oh, she's a bug trainer. Exciting, I guess. These guys are in no condition to be fighting top-notch bugs like these. You have to get much room out. Maybe bring Vaporeon in, why not? Night Terror at least has Rock Tomb. Can hopefully fuck up a Beautifly pretty good. I believe it's 4 times weak to such a move. Don't quote me on that, but I guess we'll find out pretty soon based on how much damage this does. Yeah, that looks like a 4 times weak sort of move. Speed drop as well, look at me. Did he just predict the swap? I'm certain it didn't. I'm certain it just used a random move and got lucky, but it looks like it just predicted the swap. Because there's no way he would have used Absorb on a Shroomish intentionally, right? Right? No way. Yay, level 19. I just realised Night Terror is higher level than Vaporeon. Really been underusing my starter lately. Have to remedy that. Putting too much emphasis on Leia recently. Which is fair, Leia's a beast, but Vaporeon, as my only team member without a proper name, really does deserve some attention. Maybe we'll organically come up with a name for him through the course of just using him in battle. That's not a bug. What's all these trainers pretending they've got a theme and then ruining their theme? It's a catchable Vulpix. That's interesting. That's something I'm on board with. I love me a Vulpix. I do feel like I'm going a bit heavy on the mammalian Pokemon though, right? Would it be a bit lame to add a fox to my team of hyena and cat dog thing? Should I try and mix things up? Add some true flavour into these battles? I've not had access to any other fire type so far though. My first shot at a fire type, and it's mighty tempting. I mean, I'm going to catch it either way, obviously, but... Or not, apparently. Did I not target the Dustox with that? Shit! I'm always tempted to save Scum and give that another go. I'm not going to. I guess that helped me decide my my little quandary there. I guess I'm not using a Vulpix. Rest in peace, sweet Vulpix. I swear I targeted the Dustox with Rock Tomb. I really thought I did. Evidently not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna blame the game. Hate the player, not the game. You know what I mean? But that focus band coming into play. Look what a fucking choice that was. Would have been nice if that Vulpix had had one, honestly. I don't like the way Dustox is like an exploded arse. At the end of its body, it just sort of like ruptures outwards. It's not nice to look at. Can you just give me the Vulpix anyway? You're a little kid, you should lighten up. I made a big mistake. Oh well. Where was the healing? Spot monitor is responding. Oh, is that the thing that tells me on wild Pokemon already? Should we just bail on this and go check out what wild Pokemon I've got? I asked that question as if you're going to be able to answer me. And also as if I'm going to care about what you say. Because what I meant to say was, I'm going to bail on this. And I'm going to go check what wild Pokemon we've got. I mean, it can only be in one of the 3 places, right? Because I didn't put food down in the other 2. Good excuse to come do some healing as well. Our team's looking a bit rough. That sound effect was slightly desynced. Emulation for you, I guess. You get what you pay for. And in my case, I pay nothing, so... I'm lucky I'm getting anything at all. How do I check my... Is it the PDA? Spot monitor. Rock. Cool. I mean, I was already aware of that. I thought it might tell me like what Pokemon was there or something, but I guess not. Guess we'll go smell what the rock is cooking. These wrestling references aren't going to end anytime soon, by the way. I'm in too deep now. Actually, I did the trial for the WWE Network thing, so I can watch old wrestling matches. And I cancelled it at first. But then it expired, and I like wanted to keep watching, so I renewed it for another month. Oh, it's a Sandshrew. That's cool. That's a cool find. Is this the Sandshrew theme? This is jovial. I don't think a Mega Drain will kill it. Famous last words. But I don't. I have faith in the Sandshrew to stand up to this onslaught. This beat down that I'm giving it. Look at that. Half health left. Easy. Give it a full swipe as well. Try and get it into the red. I'm not going to use this boy because obviously they've already got Night Terror for a ground type, so a bit unnecessary, but... I'll add it to the team. Fill out that Pokédex, you know. Professor Oak might be judging me secretly from somewhere. He doesn't technically, canonically exist in this world, but that doesn't mean he isn't, in essence, hanging over my head, judging me for missing my chance at a Vulpix. God damn, this is taking forever. Apparently, Shroomish not really high on the old attack stat. Which is odd, because I'm pretty certain Breloom is a physical sweeper, unless I'm misremembering. Are you really not in the red yet? I thought that would be red for sure. One more then, I guess. The AI is good. This guy has been only using Poison Sting, and I know he has other moves. But he's only using the super effective choice, so... Gotta hand it to him. Credit where it's due and all that. Considering in the mainline games, they still, most of the time, just select moves completely at random. Be caught. Thank you. You just gotta be commanding with these things. Sure. This is the most ingenious name ever given to a Sandshrew. Good, that one. Really smart. Really engaging my brain for that one. So it's eaten a slice of my pie, or possibly even 2 slices of my pie, but there's still plenty of pie left, so I'm certain we'll get more friends from this spot in future. Don't know if we're likely to ever get another Vulpix Because that merciless Vulpix murder that I committed earlier, the atrocity that I committed earlier, is gonna weigh heavy on my soul from now until the day I die, honestly. I'm not gonna sleep again at night. I'm gonna be thinking about the poor beast that I led to slaughter. Not only led to slaughter, but commanded the slaughter. It was me who pulled the trigger. Night Terror was merely the gun. As we know, guns don't kill people. Rappers do. Humph, all you need to do is answer the questions. If you comply, you won't get hurt. Hold it, punk. You shouldn't be snooping around. Speaking of Snoop, have you seen that fucking Just Eat advert he's done? Talk about fucking selling out, right? Jesus Christ. That dude will do anything for a paycheck. I don't blame him necessarily. If I was in his position, I'd probably take full advantage of the situation as well, but it's pretty nuts. I don't think Mushroom wants to be in this fight. Against a poison type and a flying type, I don't think either of those are a good matchup. Night Terror, on the other hand, has good moves against both. I think I'm more afraid of the Tentacle on the basis that it has poison, and poison is horrible. Plus Vaporeon can do a better job of dealing with the Doduo. Ooh, is that quite 50? It's 50 if they go in the yellow, right? I'd like that to be a 2-hit kill, but I'm not convinced it is. It doesn't quite look like it's at the 50% mark to me. Guess we'll find out though, won't we? That's a 2-hit kill. Pretty happy with that. Good. That's an accomplishment right there. Wondering if I can one-shot that with Vaporeon's Bite. I don't think Chimichos, Chimechos, Chimechos are particularly tough customers. Let's find out. Oh shit. Not even close, fuck. Guess I underestimated my opponent. He was a worthy foe after all. Not the Doduo, obviously. I shit talk, but I do quite like Doduo and Dodrio. Just the idea of like a constantly rampaging bird that just eats its other heads and just goes nuts on itself on a regular basis is kind of an amusing concept to me. Kind of a badass concept as well. Not sure what level, or if it even evolves through level, we're looking at for Night Terror. Same with Shroomish, actually. That might be a Leaf Stone evolution. Do I have a Leaf Stone? I feel like I might have got a Leaf Stone at some point. Is that a thing I did? It is. Does this work on you? No. Okay, cool. Worth a check. Worth giving it a once-over. It was terrible. They suddenly barged in here and started beating Sec up. Ouch, I didn't expect Cypher to pull a stunt this bold or reckless. They came looking for Net. I'm guessing that data ROM contains sensitive information they want to keep secret at all costs. I'll be fine. I'm worried about Net though. Please go to him. I'll do that in due course. We drove those freaky thugs out with some unfriendly persuasion. Can you imagine the nerve of them coming after a defenseless woman like me? I know, right? You look so fragile. That's unfair. She might be fragile on the inside. She might be a sensitive type. Hehehe, Anka, you're a doll. I see your pretty face on TV all the time. But you know, you're a lot prettier in person than on TV. Hehehe. Well, what? Who are you? I'm getting Anka's autograph. You stay out of this. I mean, that's not the worst thing he could be doing. A little bit chauvinistic or whatever, but you know, should probably be going for the slightly more dangerous people. Although this guy seems pretty fucking dangerous with that. Those leads he's sent out. Rhyhorn and Quillfish. Thinking Mega Drain on the Rhyhorn, Psybeam on the Quillfish. See how that goes. Quillfish has got to be one of the most forgettable Pokemon of all time, right? I'd quite like to use one if I got a chance. Drop Vaporeon for it. Oh, that was nearly a one-hit. Put Muttering back in the game anyway. What I like to see. I do love Rhyhorn though. Genuinely one of my favourite Pokemon designs of all time. I wish it didn't evolve. Can't remember if I've said this before or not, but it's possibly the only case of a Pokemon that gets considerably uglier each time it evolves. First stage looks amazing, Rhydon looks okay, Rhyperior is the biggest trash anyone's ever seen. Over-designed Digimon garbage, that's what that one Pokemon is. Has no right to exist in my field of view. Another Pokemon I'm a big fan of coming out there. This guy's got a good team. I'm all on board with this guy. And all he was doing was asking for an autograph. I feel like I've been a bit overzealous here. And a coughing as well. I thought we were done. I thought he only had 3, but he had 4. Plot twist. Mega Drain that. Psybeam that. Holy shit, that's a one-shot. Coughing apparently a fragile little baby. Little wussy boy. Nowhere near the pure testosterone of Night Terror and Mushroom, despite the fact one is genderless and one is a woman. They have a lot of testosterone nonetheless. You don't know how Pokemon anatomy works. They're all willing for a scrap, so they must be fueled by something, right? Jesus Christ, this thing's tanky. Now it's using Thunder Wave. You let this asshole out and about, honestly. Using good moves on me. There we go. Down. But at what cost? Shaking off that paralysis is going to be a hell of a job. I'll have to use an item probably. Although I think we are dangerously close to the exact opposite of dangerously close to the Healy thing. Miss Anchor, he said. He said Miss Anchor, and then he faded into non-existence. Was sucked back into his own dimension. Thanks for your help. I don't think anyone expected the ONBS to make the target, but you watch. We'll get this story out on the news in a big way. Yeah, a news broadcaster does seem like a weird target because it is the easiest. The people who have the easiest time calling for help ever, really, aren't they? Just turn the cameras on, like, hi, we need some help here. Darn it, they slashed all the power cables. Oh well. I stand corrected. We could have broadcast everything that happened here. You're our saviour. I was terrified by the thought that they might hurt Anchor. It's a pretty acceptable butter alternative. You can pretend that was a joke if you really want. It wasn't, but you can pretend. It tried its best. I mean, I sure didn't, but the joke itself was really trying. Desperate to get born one way or another. Right, that's a heal up, that's a save, and I think I'm going to stop here because I've done my time. We will finish saving the broadcasting network from the Not Team Rocket in the next episode, so stick around for that, and I will see you guys soon. Soon will do. Bye.